Hello, welcome back to another episode of Rogue Legacy. We're continuing on where we left off last, which I apparently was Sir Gouda the Second. Oh yeah, that's right. Sir Gouda the Second. I actually forgot about Sir Gouda. Sir Useless. Alright. Sir Teddy, and who is the other one we have? Sir Gans the Second. So it has been a bit of time since I've last played the game. Hopefully it hasn't been too much of a rum. Also, I'm looking to continue defeating the bosses in these episodes and progressing through the game. I'm still probably going to be playing the game afterwards, maybe some speed challenges or maybe like not leveling up too much, or like minimum error counts, stuff like that. So some self-imposed challenges, if you will. But we'll get there when we get there. For now, I think I am going to go with... Let's go with Sir Gans the Second. Let's go with Sir Gans the Second. And let my voice kind of go weird there for a moment. Voice, stop it. Okay. So let's see. We have 4,000 gold. I don't remember if we unlocked anything. It looks like we did. We have a new helmet here. This is a ranger helm. It gives us additional health. Takes off some mana. And increases our weight by just a smidgen. Okay, so that's all of the armors that we have unlocked. What do we have for runes here? We have a curse rune for the sword. Anything else? Another curse rune, but these are for the boots, or the bracers. That is everything. Trying to decide if this extra 20 gold, not 20 gold, 20 health is really worth the 950 gold to unlock, or if it would just be better to just like upgrade our health this way. I would actually like to continue upgrading our health this way, but maybe we can't. I don't know. We have 4,000 gold. I'm wondering what everything I should do here. You know what? Only because we haven't done this in a while. But yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade our Barbarian into the Barbarian King. The Barbarian King is in the secret shouts of the bears and shout at things until they explode, and that was a Skyrim reference in that image, by the way. Unlock the Shinobi, the fleetest of fighters. Okay, I'll pass on that. Let's for this last little bit of money, let's go ahead and upgrade our attack and our carry weight options. I think this is probably going to help us the most for the future, and let me... Okay. I'm going to make sure I got used to the key pressing again here, and I didn't kind of stumble upon myself in this first little area. So we have the first boss defeated. We need to find the forest, preferably as quickly as possible, to minimize health loss. And then we need to work on learning and destroying the boss there. So I'm pretty much just going to keep heading right. Hopefully... Oh. Hopefully we end up running into the forest without having to go up or down. Okay, we defeated them, and there is literally nothing down here except for this little tunnel for people that are not of my particular size. Okay, come on. There you are. Ah. I didn't want to take any damage, but unfortunately I did. Get away, guy. So far we've only lost 3 health and now nothing, thankfully, due to... Oh, hey, there's gold over there. Due to the fact of that, well, we were able to get some health back from killing off enemies. That's a good thing. We could also try ignoring some of these guys. Like, instead of defeating him, I could just jump over him, perhaps? Ah, damn it. That might be a good way to avoid taking damage as well. Whoa. Okay, this is a very interesting room. We have never been in one of these rooms before. You dead? Good. Actually worked out kind of nice. And we still have more to the right to go. Also, that knockback. Ow. Guess I'll take you in your gold as well, since I am here. How's our health situation right now? 487 out of 503. Could be a lot worse. It definitely could be a lot worse. We could be at like half health or something of the sort. Ah, itchy nose. I hate when that happens. I'm just sitting here, trying to play a game, trying to have fun, you know, enjoy yourself. Then itchy nose, and then you get killed because itchy nose. This teleporter, by the way, is a good sign because that means it's a new zone over here. Ah. So that was an unfortunate hit. Now the boss room here could be pretty much anywhere as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure if there is a like a way to tell where the boss room would be. Like from this room, I don't know which way I would have to go to the boss room. It is apparently not up here. That much I can be sure of. I'm fairly confident it's not up here. We'll see about grabbing any extra gold. No, stop itching. Huh. Destroy these vines for some stuff. Let me check the minimap over there. I see nothing of interest over there whatsoever. Take no damage. Oh, it's one of these. It's one of these. I don't know. Do we feel we can do it? Nope. Can't do it. I honestly tried. I went to actually hit the jump button again since we have double jump here, and I just happened to fail at it. It's the Elfman. Give you a chance of a lifetime for the merely some. No, measly sum, 20% gold. Give you 3 chests. You know what? Why not? We'll give it a go. Let's go with this one. Nothing. Stupid soul. Stupid. You're an ass. I don't like you very much. Ah. Oh, I got health and stuff off of the guys that went into the spikes of doom. I can't believe I missed. Wow, I just ran into that. I should probably be breaking some of the stuff to get some health back then, since I'm having such an issue with it. Oh, Jesus, mother... Ooh. Okay, unexpected mini-boss fight, but, Ow. It seems fairly simple. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know, it seemed fairly simple. What did we get that? Sage bracers, bracers, rather. Okay. That was a lot of health loss, though, just for that, but, you know what, that is one item that we don't have to worry about now, to unlock in the future. So that is something to keep in mind. I kind of wish there was a way to destroy these things, and you know what, there might be, but I honestly don't know how. Okay, let's head to the left here, and just one enemy that I can see, and then connects back to the castle. Can I get any food from those? No, unfortunate. Okay, so back over here. Let's take a look at our map. Okay, so that one room that was to the far right here that I entered and then backed out of was actually the correct way to go, apparently. That was a failure on my part. Let's see if we can't destroy some of these slimes for a bit of health. So I would like to get some health off of them. And let's see if we can't get anything off these mushrooms and vines up here. A lot of gold. That's about it. Ow. There's a flame lock up there, and... Boy, is he hurting. I'm sorry, not a flame lock, a blaze lock. Whoa. Okay. I don't find these guys to be particularly problematic. The shield guys, the tower guards. Unless they are surrounded by people. Was there something down here? I don't recall there being anything down here. No, it's just kind of a weird thing. Okay. I kind of want that. Well, because I have low health. I mean, it's only gold, of course, but it'll be useful nonetheless. Aha, here's the boss room. Found the boss room, everybody. Let's pick up all the gold that we can, and let's go ahead and recover our health. Let me take a... Let's head back to the main room, just for a moment. Did I leave anything here to destroy? That chair. Okay. Did I leave anything here, health-wise? This would have mana in it, right? Okay. So that's unfortunate we don't have anything there, health-wise. But, let us go in and see if we can't defeat this boss. So if I remember from last time, yeah, he does this little thing here and spawns the mini bubbles. I'm gonna call them bubbles though because of Zelda, but the Furies. I would actually like to one-hit them, but unfortunately I cannot. Or maybe I can if I get a critical on them, apparently. Okay, so it seems like if there are too many of the Furies spawned, that this becomes very difficult very quickly. Yeah, like right now, there is a lot of projectiles already on screen. Oh. And that is because there are way too many Furies on screen. I would have to... We're gonna have to bring them back around and we can also use them for health. Yeesh. Oh. Well, I might be dead here. Well, I'm also out of man. Where the hell did you come from? Ow, I ran into that. Ah! No! No. Damn. Okay, definitely tried. There's too many Furies I get on screen at once. The projectiles are definitely difficult to navigate, and then me trying to do the circle thing, you know, to loop the boss around to actually get hits on him like I was doing with the portrait boss. Whose name I actually did not look at, so I actually don't know his name. Whoops. Yeah. I don't know. I suppose that could have been done better. But let's go ahead and do another error. See, we got the Barbarian Queen instead of the King. What was to say for the Barbarian Queen? A walking tank, this hero can take a beating. Special Barbarian Shout. EHS, I conduct electricity really well. And I can sense as flying out from above, from above you? Okay. We have the Miner that has trouble reading things, although I'm able to read that fairly well. Lady Antoinette the Fifth, the Paladin. Sir Wizarl. Wizarl? Ah, whatever. But let's go with Lady Winry the Fourth for the final error of this episode. With our 2,800 gold, let's take a look at those, what was it, Sage Bracers that we unlocked? I believe so. Sage Limbs, apparently. That's what they're called, but I'm pretty sure it said Sage Bracers. Whatever. So this lowers our damage and magic, but increases our weight? What? Okay, I see. It's plus 10% in gold bonus. That's what the additional properties say. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. I was wondering, you know, when I saw the word sage, I was thinking magic users. You know, magic sage kind of thing. Was not thinking gold bonus with that. I was thinking maybe that would be more called along the lines of a minor limbs in this particular case. Speaking of miner, let's go ahead and upgrade him, actually. All that digging has turned your miners into spelunkers. Now that Speak the Light on your head actually does something. Not really. Press X to turn on your headlamp. Okay, so that can be actually used in the darker rooms, but it doesn't really do any much otherwise. Okay. Well, that was a fun upgrade. Really wasn't anything else. And I know we probably could have spent our money a bit better, but spelunkers, why not? Why not? This time around, by the way, I'm actually going to leave these here, just in case they do, on the off chance, do drop me food. I would like to be able to return for them. Okay. Whoa. This is a interesting area. Take no damage as I see orbs coming at me. I kind of want to do this, but ow, ow. But apparently I cannot. Oh. The flame locks, by the way, seem a lot easier than their blaze lock friends, or upgrades, if you will. Not in the sense that like they are easier in the sense because they do less projectile amounts. Easier in the sense that their AI is very, very predictable on their projectiles. It's not that. It's just not because, you know, they're lower level. I can understand why the AI is different, but the blaze locks really screw me over. when they cast so that it's like the first two kind of go at you, and then the rest of it goes wherever, kind of like around you in your vicinity. And that's the part that messes with me quite a bit, because it just seems unpredictable to me. Also, where are these platforms going? No idea where these platforms are going, but okay. We'll take this platform up. Why not? So there is a teleporter here. So okay, this is gonna bring us to the Maya, or the Maya. This is good that we found this, because that means we do have an extra health and mana thing available if we so need it. Oh, I was looking at my health there and then ran into him, which... Oh, come on. Hit you both. Okay, you are the deads. Dink, back off. Dink, dead. Good. Okay, moving on. Oh, we actually don't need you, but I'm gonna pick you up anyway. Because if I didn't, it would just go away anyway, and I literally just took a hit when I got in here. Why do I have a feeling this is going to loop back into the castle? Oh, it did. It didn't loop back into the castle. I thought it would. Okay. Interesting room. One of those times I call, whoa, shenanigans. Whoa, blaze logs. There, that was crazy. Ow. What the? Why are you able to jump? Don't jump. I didn't ask for you to jump. I kind of wish I could actually destroy these Furies in one hit. That would actually make the boss really easier. So that's the guy I gotta deal with, apparently. Ow. Suppose I didn't have to kill him, but, you know what? He did too much damage to me. Okay, so this is, an info room. I'm gonna pass that up. And also, if you notice, we are back in the castle. So, let's head out of the castle. Back into the forest. Let's head down and check out what's on to the castle. What's on to the left, I was about to say, and then castle. Money! What's over here then? A couple blaze locks. If there's enough room, I can go ahead and navigate them. What seems to be... That was nice to find. Seems to be fairly well. But anything other than that, and I just can't seem to do it. We have discovered the boss room again, though. Okay, so we got some money. Let's see. I wanted to see if there was anything of interest over this way. Another info room. Okay. There is a chest in here. Ow. I know the bone tosser down below me, by the way. The skeleton, if you will. Don't know why I call him bone tosser, but whatever. Okay, so that just brings us down over here. Not very useful. What's over here? Anything of interest? Okay. Well, we killed them off. We could always use more gold, I suppose. Unfortunately, we only have 240 HP, though. Nope. That was almost a tumble into the spikes. Not have been good. Ah. Okay. So, you remember that, the Maya teleporter and the main room? Yeah, let's head on back there. Let's get all the health we can and then head in. By the way, I do realize this episode's probably running a bit long. But I'm not going to end it mid-run here, especially because we are about to face that boss, and I'm either going to win or die on that boss. We'll have to see. Regardless of what happens, though, it will be the end of the episode after the boss. Okay, on to the force boss, and let us see what we can do. Can I press escape to skip? No. We've seen this, you know, once, a couple times actually already. This will be the third time if I'm not mistaken. We don't need to see it over and over again, if you ask me. Get me through. Okay, so it's that. Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, come on. I should have hit the hero. Really should have. Okay, I'm getting cornered in this particular case. I have done a lot more damage to the boss, though. Let's see, yeah, we were definitely making a lot more progress on the boss right now. Ooh. That was, definitely close. Let's see if we can't kill off a few of these guys. Okay, we need to go on up and down back into the line of fire. Nope. 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 About to die. 15 health. Gotta get out of there. Need to survive. Health? Damn. No! I jumped into him. Damn it! We were so close. We were really, really close. That is so unfortunate. Damn it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like. And remember to check down in the description for my Twitter, my Twitch, and some other links to better aid me if you so desire. And you can always get news updates on my channel a bit more frequently on my Twitter than, say, a video or something. So if a video is ever delayed, you can use Twitter to find out why. But until next time, guys, take it easy.